Dear friends and family, Brian and Jhnnell have come to offer themselves to each other in the holy bonds of marriage. Marriage is established for our welfare and our enjoyment, and marriage makes sacred the union between a man and a woman.
How I Met Brian is challenging to remember because it's not that kind of love story. We were always around friends, and Brian is always and still is doing something cool and interesting, and over time he found more time for me and I found more time for him, and it just all fell into place.
What I admired about Jhnnell was that Jhnnell was always well put together. Jhnnell is the type of person should never leave her house without putting her best foot forward. I think she fueled my passions very well. Whatever I did, she always wanted me to do the best. And any woman that wants the best for a man, clearly, you have a good woman beside me.
What I admire about Brian the most is his ability to make the persons around him prosperous, and what is very magical about him is he has no limitations.
She's just a lovely person inside and out. From Mr. Jhnnell, not and I love her. With little to no makeup, she would control the room. All eyes would be on her. She always looked so refined, so polished. How neat she is and how she presents herself was just very attractive.
And with this ring,
I now take you, Jhnnell, to be my wife.
And with this ring, I now take you, Brian, to be my husband. Cashmere sapphire ring given to me was a token as my something old, something borrowed, something blue by Brian's 96-year-old grandmother, who purchased this over 41 years ago on her first trip to Switzerland, and since then it has never left her possession until now.
Loved her from the get-go. I always thought, that if I got the opportunity, I'd make the best of it, and I did. Happily married, I have 2 kids now. I'm giving God thanks. I have a good woman beside me.
the newest couple in the island of Jamaica, make some noise for Mr. and Mrs. Brian Chen.